everybody, Yarn Fairy here to bring you Floss Tube. And I can't dance or sing for you today because of my buddy. I'm going in for pulmonary function test, a CT of the heart and lungs, and an x-ray of my shoulder because I got a bad wing. And that's it. No. A radio frequency ablation on bilat on the lower back to keep me walking and upright. No more disease, that's it. I quit. It's not allowed to continue coming. So, if I run out of breath or I need to take a minute, that's what it'll look like. It won't sound too bad, hopefully. Hopefully I won't start choking on you guys. That would be bad. Okay, so because I need t-shirts, I just need t-shirts. Da, da, da. I can't remember the theme. Battlestar Galactica, the modern version. That's, who's that chick that Kara put on the front of the ship for Adama? A fresh wind and safe journey. One of the goddesses from Greek mythology. Anyway, I got this. I love this one. It showed it on like a different color background, and I just love the one that I chose. It's awesome. Kaz's wings are just like, yeah. And the purple really sends me. I love purple. Anyway, these were found at hopefully I'm organized enough today that I won't drive you all nuts. Redbubble. RB. Redbubble.com. They have everything. All kinds of artists and everything. It's awesome going over there. The other thing I got were these stickers, and man, I'm in love. They are so cute. Okay, so y'all know that I'm a Yarn Fairy, and I'm a knitter, and evidently fairies belong in the realm of... He's adorable. You can get him as a shirt or a sweatshirt, but he's just... He sends me. I like that guy. Here's a knitting dragon with glasses on, and she's definitely a female. And she's knitting with purple yarn. Must be me. Some of these things, could you imagine the TARDIS being overflowing with yarn? I can't see it. Here's the first cross stitch that I fell in love with that I wanted to do. It's not the library. I've forgotten what it is now. Boy, why are my colors just... I'm washed out today. Another BSG. Got the stickers because I got a new computer because the other one gave me the black screen of death. Speaking of the black screen. And this one's just adorable. Sheepum's covered in yarn. It's like, here, just tack these onto me. And of course, I couldn't get away without some pops. Aren't they cute? And more dragons. I have a feeling these are for my daughter. I haven't figured that out yet. Okay. Last time, I was trying to show you the new normal. It's called new normal, right? New normal. This didn't connect, and I never showed you the bloody thing. And I don't remember where my list of numbers of completed projects are, so I have no idea what number this is. And it's not completed. But the new normal is getting lots of progress. I love the little swans. Where are those? Swan with kitties in the center. I love that. And then we have a lion. You know, I think I like Jill's work because there's just so much stuff. Another lion to see as you're working and as you're looking at them. So I'm down to the last 4 I barely started working, and I've probably worked on it 3-4 days. And yeah, I don't have a brain. Somehow COVID just, long haul or COVID, sucked it out. And I'm left with, I can't even write anything down anymore because half the time, more than half the time, probably 3/4 of the time, I'm not worth a darn. Today, for instance, I went to work. Work is in my house. It's just a few feet away, 50 feet away. And it's easy, and I love it because it's painting, and that's what I do. I got to a certain point. This is gloomy. They're all wet. Sorry, but there was nothing to be done for it. And this was a reed eye, which I really like. That's for a pumpkin with a cat and letters all over. I don't remember the names of them. This is for Boo Blue Kitty. And the center part is a square of the pattern, and the outside is this large border. And I thought this circle would be really cool because the circle houses this color. It'll go much lighter when it comes out in this finished, but this is Raven. I'm dyeing another Raven colorway of Supernatural South by Carol Lee Hebner. So this is the color on the far outside. You can't even tell. It's purple, but you can't even tell. Of the blue that goes with pink. This is Reckless Heart, which I adore. Its mate is, this is for Death by Chocolate by Long Dog. I need a sidekick. Somebody to nudge me and say, do you realize you just said chocolate instead of cross stitch? If you want to be my sidekick, maybe we can get you on the phone. I don't know how. I'm not technically inclined. I just put this stuff up there. Anyway, this is Reckless Heart. And yeah, it's for Death by Cross Stitch. The other one, for the majority of it, is out on the stove yet. It's black, but it's got this blue-green coming through. It's really cool, and it'll keep you busy and occupied and happy for that huge cross-stitch piece. This and this is for Echo Lake, which I am kidding. Not to be confused with kidding. I'm kidding. Where's the picture? Picture's here, and I just covered it. That's nice, dear. I am truly the little old lady from Pasadena. Go, Granny, go. Or at least I used to be from Pasadena. Now I'm from Lebec. And nobody's ever heard of that. But they have heard of Pasadena. And I seem to be losing my whistle. Hot tea's probably going to make it worse. Part of this lung thing. I've got a lot of weird meds that make me talk like this too. You like my new sexy talk? So this is Echo Lake. You can see it's two mermaids looking up, sort of a mirror image. So I made these crazy great colors. Oh, duh. I'm gone, you guys. Anyway, here's the floss. I bought the floss. I bought the patterns. And I've got all these wonderful beads. I'm pretty sure I have all of them. Whoops! Something wrong with me today. I'm not sure what it is. I haven't done anything different. I was out there working and I just, like the wall, you know how you see the wall? Wall came up and slapped me. It was bad. So we got some bugles. We got some green bugles. And a lovely shade of brown gold. Isn't that pretty? This is just, I love anything iris. And of course, because we're in the ocean, we gotta have some blues. So I am almost done with this kit. The only thing left that I have to find is Krennic number 4 braid in sea glass 198. They do numbers. I haven't been able to figure out what to do with that. Have to get this published immediately because today and through the 8th of April 2021, in case you're watching this in 2030 and I'm dead already. You know, I had somebody write me the other day and she said that she binged all my thing, and I was just like blown away that anybody would want to sit with me for that long, because I just talk and talk and talk and talk. Chatelaine, like the thing that hangs on your neck, .de. The coupon code is Equinox. I bought this one. It's called Fairy Flower Mandala. Flower Fairy Mandala. Feels like it's Flower Fairy. Anyway, I will be kitting this. This will be our first Chatelaine kit because it's got fairies in it. The other one that they have that has fairies is like a seasonal set, and it's like $70 or €70. So this one came out to €24. I'm not sure how much that is in real money. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, I don't know what the transfer rate is. Okay, so if you want to be in on that kit, it will be much less than the $350 that they charge, because I, as the Yarn Fairy, have a huge stockpile underneath that quilt too, is nothing but beads. Beads, charms, there is something else. Charms and all kinds of, yeah, I shouldn't have said nothing, but there's a lot of junk in there. Okay, so Equinox is the code, chatelaine.de. Go get it. The other thing that you need to go get right this minute before they go out of stock. It's like the happy shopper. Just come on here and I'll tell you where to go spend your money, honey. Okay, so Walmart has this thing where they ship overnight if they have perishable products that they can still sell online. Ask me how I know. I went through one of these with my daughter and my husband, and then I decided that we all needed our own. 1 pound Reese's Bunny. You need it. Go buy it. I don't have a coupon for Walmart. They're only $10. You don't need one either. I'm gonna get serious. Seriously, I'm gonna get serious. So in February, I went down, not talking about it, and at that point, I was trying to kit this. It's just gorgeous. There's specialty stitches on it, much like a Chatelaine, but much less money. I think this pattern, spiral bound like this, was $20. Isn't it beautiful? I wish it would come out the right color. Let's see if getting me out of the picture helps. Yeah. Gorgeous, right? That rainbow in the center, I'm going to hand dye that in silks. And then I'm going to supply all of the DMC that you need, or else I'm going to dye stuff if it's just like, you know, 1 stitch here and 1 stitch there, or back stitch or whatever. And then I'm going to find beads, and I'm going to make a placement pattern for beads because, holy mackerel, guys, look at this. This thing is screaming for beads. See those little circles? They need beads, don't they? Or a little tiny crystal or a check pressed round. Yeah. And a bunch detailing the outside of those. Anyway, you get the picture. I want to beat it. Just beat it. Stick it in your mouth and eat it. 3 songs. Okay. That is Royal Garden by Deb B. B-E-E Designs. And I will be hopefully buying patterns for you. So I get this thing. I don't know if it's needlework retailer, so that's like people who sell stuff, right? Like me, I think. And I found Carolyn Manning made something called Tiger Lily. It's a mandala. I'm a little crazy for mandalas. Focus. It's pretty, but the fabric should have been lighter. Yeah, something needs to happen here. I'm not sure what. I keep waiting for her to come out with another mandala. She's told us in 2019 that she was going to try to do a fairy thing and ain't seen it yet. But I know that she gets sidetracked. She got sidetracked with all those temperatures and everything too. Anyway, I also found these. Hoffman Distributing Company makes something along the lines of Mirabilia, only there's so much more. Like they're... Ooh. We're having chest CT tomorrow, don't worry. How do you pause these things? That's what I want to know. I'm on my eye touch. Okay. So, y'all know I'm a peacock. I've been saying that since the beginning. These really caught my eye. Blasted light. You know, one of those AI things that does all the focusing, and there you go. Those are better. Yeah. Still a little on the dark side. That girl in the center is like a, well, you can tell. Anyway, I got to thinking it'd be fun to do one of those too, but I'm probably way ahead of myself. So much stuff. Where do I turn? I never showed you guys. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I dye stuff. It goes in a box. You never see it. Nobody can ever buy it, right? Electric Peacock's been selling really well. I know I showed you that. So, this is the Carnival series. Carnival. And it's like driving me crazy with the light. There you go. There you go. It's like these short runs of multicolored. So this is our variegated series, if you will. I know I've done a lot of variegated stuff before. These ones are numbered weird, so if you want one of these, just give me the timestamp. And I'll pull it from that instead of telling me which number, which they all have numbers, but yeah. So these are 2 colors, just 2 colors. The run is about 8 inches before it changes. I'm sure glad I'm going in tomorrow. Well, now it made a liar out of me. This here one's 3 colors. It's a purple, a lilac, and a something real dark, maybe dark green. Purple, blue, and green. This one reminds me of a yarn color. Deep, Glacier Deep, Glacier Deep. Aren't they nice though? I like these. So lately, get on the Facebook group. Oh my gosh, you guys. Lately, all I've been doing is hanking yarn because I mentioned that I was filling an order and that I was rescaling some of this stuff. And by this stuff, I mean box after box of silks that need to be made into minis. So I'll just sit and watch TV and make the minis and see if I can find a pretty one. Here's navy and red and a razzle dazzle, green and gold. And the one that sold really, really well was raspberry beige. And I can't find it. Anyway, there's a lot of pictures up on Facebook right now. Most of this stuff, maybe all of it, is up on the website. Here's raspberry beige. It's with my other 2 favorites. Okay, so this is raspberry beige, which is exactly like it says, raspberry and beige. And this is unicorn. Unicorn poop. I didn't name it. So that one that you saw in the container that was still wet, that's unicorn. And they're gonna go into the Boo Bouquet from, yeah, I'm showing you the same thing. Never mind. LDS. So, tons of it didn't. Okay, so all these colors made it up on Facebook. All these did not. Nor did these. Nor did the 3 other bags that are in there. So, if you want something, holler. If you're looking for a certain color, I probably have it dyed already. If I don't, I will dye it. Dye. This is the other thing I've got. Before I get too far, we have an 11 count Ada, and my thoughts was to put a large LDS like Pandemic onto it, which would mean, I did the numbers, I can't remember, I think it's 36 wide by 49 long, something like that. Anyway, there's lots of larger cross stitches out there that would make stunning blankets. You would just cross stitch it like normal in a frame or in a lap stand or whatever. If your lap stand doesn't have a hoop, that might be a problem. What I was using was a floor frame, and even though I had a 36-incher on it, it still wasn't large enough, because the width of fabric on these things is usually 60 inches, so it can get to be a problem. What I wound up doing was using, you know, the PVC quilting frames. I took off the top part that holds it together, put that onto my floor frame, and it makes a very taut, nice surface. Of course, my cat loves it, so she thought it was a hammock for her use, and I never wound up using it. Anyway, this is gray with a bit of brown to it. Obviously still needs to be ironed. Mad dog, mad dog. This is a new color, golden, just in time for spring. Ew. I see 2 big circles for eyes. Can you see them? You can almost see them right in the center above the line. Anyway, probably where I got some water while it was folded or something. If you want it, holler. That one is actually available, the second one, the golden, because it was a sample for something I was trying to achieve. This is Haunted Mansion by Night. I still have one of these fabrics if anybody wants it. I think I might even have some of the thread. Not all of it, but I might have some of it. This is Splatter for Nevermore in brushed steel. You can see the splatters there. And if I don't fold this right now, I never will. Okay, this is grunge. I can notice this one a million miles away. And the lady who I started dyeing the grunge for, she now would like to see Crime Scene, which is splatters of red and grays, and I haven't decided where I'm going with that yet. She likes to give me a little information, and which I love, and then I go and attack it. It's kind of cool. It's like the perfect relationship. Okay, here's a Haunted Mansion, but it's 18 by 21. It was one of my initial sizing thingamabobbies, and it was given to, which the number that was given to me originally before she added the extended. And this is a sample. It's just sky, plain old sky with lots of dots. And here is my original Nate Raven sample. He is, who knows? He's about that big, about that big. Sorry. I couldn't help it. I had to. Okay, so also in my trusty dusty box, this is a new color that is gone, sold, but I can make more. You know, the cover of this is awesome. I call myself a peacock. That would make an awesome bread spread. I am spreading the bread. This is our navy indigo bumped up with 2 bright blues. I just love that. That's going to be awesome. This one is going... Gee, I don't have the electric peacock for you. The electric peacock was a new fabric. I need to load it to the website still. It's diagonal lines all the way across it, which I call trellis. We did it in purple. We can do it in any color. What is all of this? Why do I have so much of it? Oh, this one goes... That one's already sold. That's the navy indigo I was telling you about. And these are not sold. If you want them, let me know. One of them is more like a greeny colored teal. This one has more blue pops. Those are full skeins of silk. This one is sapphire, also one of a kind, never to be repeated. If you want that color, boy, it just keeps on giving. Wow, how do I have so much stuff and why? That one goes with those ones that I said were sold. Look at this, we still have fabric. My. Oh, this is for Geeky Stitches Supernatural. Oh, here we go. This is a trellis. It's very pale, but it's trellis. Isn't that cool? And like I said, we can do it in brown, black, gray, blue, whatever you want. This I got the idea from parchment with folds, which is cool. It makes it look like an old piece of paper. That's about the truth. Really big skein. Okay, talked about everybody, didn't I? So now I get to talk about fun stuff. Have you ever heard of this? Dollhouse. If not, go buy now. It's got 2 seasons. Not a big outlay. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm sharing it with my daughter for the first time, and she loves it too. If you have COVID long haul and you get the hot flashes from it. Oh, did you guys see my hair? I dyed it. Isn't it fun? I'm glad I turned around because I got Sue back there. This guy, hot flashes, menopause, whatever. A rubber bottom, so he stands where you put him for the most part, but he's not top heavy, but he's not exactly wanting to stand all the time, especially not if you're me moving him. Anyway, I have the cord on him, but I charged him up all the way. I don't want to lose the cord, that's why. I charged him up all the way last night, and he's green. Good to go. Good to green. Good green. Go. Well, yeah, good to go. G. 3 stages. And it's just awesome. I mean, look at this. It's got power. Power. Anyway, Amazon. Love it. Highly recommend it. I might be done. No, Sue. I gotta tell you about Sue. So 20 years ago when I was on bed rest, I made Sue. Sue is a hand applique stuffed quilt. Like, some of the stuff is stuffed and some of it is 3-dimensional, like hanging off. Like there's a doll on the clothes line. She's hanging off. Yeah, so this was designed by Sue Linker, and it's just awesome. I love this thing. Here's your 3-dimensional parts here. Get this guy forward for you. Without breaking my neck, that's the challenge. These are stuffed, and they got quilted. I've got an awesome quilter. She did like a little cobblestone in here, and where there's wind blowing or a storm going on, she's got little swirls of, and then on every one of the cornerstones, she did a little swag. We have Valentine's Day, St. Patty's, Easter. Go get them bunnies, guys. The maypole. And in summer, there's all this fun stuff. See, there's the dolly hanging off the line. And all their dresses didn't get quilted down, so they're all poofy. And then there's stuff like three-dimensional flowers, and this guy has gold coins. Not safe for children, but boy oh boy, what a quilt. So I did all the sewing while I was on bed rest with my daughter, who's now 24 years old. The quilt is not finished. I dyed the fabric for it the other day. And hopefully, actually, I guess it's been about a week now. Unfortunately, I'm so slow. It always surprises, she's going after him with a hatchet. It always surprises me how much slower I am now than before, because before I was this huge go-getter sequins. And I just got it all done, you know. Oh, I missed a row. August, going back to school. In July, we're on vacation, camping, and going to the beach. Okay, I'm exhausted. Wow, it's crazy. If you've had COVID, you know what I'm talking about. Holy mackerel, man. And it's like the gift that keeps on giving and giving and giving and giving. It just won't go away. It loves me. It loves living here. Okay. So I was supposed to get this new computer, right? I bought it, like, during the Thanksgiving sales. So it came in. I was tired. I was exhausted. I had COVID. Had the GI bleed. Didn't get to it until March. Early March? Yeah. I found out then they sent me the wrong computer. One that was like a third of what I need with the business and everything I run. Design pattern software. I can have a couple of those open at once. So, you know, I need a computer. Still just a little laptop. I didn't care. Well, that machine that I had bought was $800 on the Black Friday sale. I will never go to a Black Friday sale again. Without a sale, we went back and we got twice the RAM, twice the terabit thingy, bigger size, 17 instead of the 15. The whole thing is just so much nicer, so much better, and it's so clean. There's like nothing, you know, I stuck everything where it belongs instead of just throwing it on the desktop. I still have to go through stuff, but more importantly, I need to address my emails, which I haven't done properly for a couple of weeks because I'm just fanning myself over here and eating bonbons. No, Reese's. Oh, me. Oh. You know, something I just noticed. I'm pink. I should be burgundy. You remember burgundy? Did you guys see burgundy? I'm not talking about it. I am not talking about it. If you guys know of any other magazines like this, catalogs, I guess they are, let me know. Wholesalers. I would love to have more connections because right now I'm waiting for Echo Lake. The last thing I need is a crinoline braid, and I was trying to replace it all morning, and I just didn't find anything that was subtle enough because it's 198, which is a very, very pale green, like a sea glass. And I wish I could dye metallic. I got sea glass. Anyway, yeah. You know, I could dye rayon. If I could only get a cone of rayon from someplace. See? This is what goes on in my head, and goes on in my head, and goes on in my head. So, need to add, what do I need to add? I don't need to add nothing. I have made no progress on anything because it's a little scary. I keep expecting, oh, kitty in the quilt. I keep expecting my brains to be there, so I'll sit down to do something that should take no time and no energy and no, I'm talking about it. I told you not to let me do that. And we're at 35 minutes, so I'm going to hope that I got through everything and not, you know, go, oh, you didn't tell them about this. Y'all come back now, you hear? Enjoy your stitching.